Hello and welcome. Now, I've had a go at this already, and because it didn't have precision farming, I literally erased my save. Now, I've got to be honest, this is going to be rather a challenge because I've put the times to times one. We have got a field, very little fields. It's a beautiful map. It is literally inspired by real countryside. But if you look, I'll just show you. Yeah, I've switched precision farming off because it doesn't support it. I've just literally double checked in the yeah, you'll notice 60% and yeah, oh no, that's not what I wanted to show you, although it is what I want to show you in a few minutes. Now normally you could probably sell that would be about 8,000. Fertilizer spreader, it would be rather a lot as well, and the harvester would be a lot. And look at the hours. 88,000 months. This existed before farming existed, so it's obviously been done deliberately so that you cannot sell your equipment. So there is a bit of a challenge. Now I like that, I do. I don't like the fact now that is worth full amount. So even though it is, I'm going to sell that, and we're going to. No, I'm not. No, because we can't actually. No, because we can use the field cultivator mod. And we can get a slightly larger one. No, we can't though, that's the point. Oh no, we can. We can for cultivator. We can really, that is true. We can use the field cultivator mod and sell that. So we are going to sell that. Yeah, because we're going to use the cultivator mod to actually do this. Now, you will notice that our tractors are somewhat, yeah, somewhat 100 horsepower is the max, and that 25 Z. It's the one that comes was the bonus that you got, which I used once on Horbelleron to realise that, yeah, even the Welga is battered, 69% damage. So we're gonna have to repair everything. Cedar, are we gonna get rid of that, or are we gonna keep that? No, it has got. We need to chuck the stuff out of it. To be honest, if you look very carefully, it's actually higher horsepower than what our things can manage. So to me it's a little bit, yeah, it is a bit. Now you will notice that it's not friendly, there's trees everywhere. This is obviously, we have got harvest, which is strange because we're in March. So this must be not only not seasons but must be the standard base game. So yeah, it's got to be ignoring seasons as well. That is a bit of a game changer. As much as it's beautiful, it really is. Let's have a look. It's got to be. It has got to be, hasn't it? It's got to be a base game. No. No, it hasn't. So why is the wheat? Because he's not programmed into this. Yeah, I think if once we take this, let's get cracking. I know we're a bit damaged, but yeah, we're going to get this. We got straw swath enabled. We have. Now the one thing which you will have seen that I saw as well in the sales that is going to be very useful, well, there's two things. The Tony 10900 TR would be very useful, but would leave us, but that baler 115 horsepower though. Yeah, I think to be honest we'll probably manage that just about. I mean, it's only 15,000 normally, but that is an absolute snippet. And we are going to buy the cultivator as well at the shop. Yeah, we're going to go, and we are going to go for cheapest chips, which is the little tiny 5-meter one, which is a very low horsepower one. It really is. I'm not sure if it's 25 horsepower. I don't think it's quite going to be for the Zeta. Looks like we're going to probably be running on one tractor for a while, because I'm not sure we can afford that particular. Yeah, so it's the wireframe one here, the Harrow, and it is. Oh, it may just about. I mean, the terrain's what's going to actually defeat it, unfortunately. Yeah, we are going to do that. Red chrome and buy. Yes. Fantastic. So then, do we need the second cultivator? Not really. No, this is true. Cedar, are we going to replace that? Bearing in mind, is there anything? Well, there are the 6,000 ones. The ones that Or there is the caster as well. I have, would that make this? Yeah, I wanted to have the same sort of challenge. It might have been slightly bigger. There are the modded ones. Yeah, I'm thinking of the 6,000 ones that we do. Yeah, the case or the other one. What, 60 horsepower? We could do it. Again, it makes sense that you're going to have one that you actually can use rather than one that you can't. So do you know something? We are going to go for it. We're going to shuck the seeds out of the other one there. So we're going to just crack on with the harvest. Don't normally do this straight away. But yes, seasons would be the real game changer. I really don't like to do without seasons at all. I don't like to do without precision farming, but it was the challenge of obviously like the damage to all this lot. It's really starting at the one thing I am going to say, the silo didn't work yesterday. Now I don't know whether that was, if it was precision farming that was causing the trouble, but obviously because it's not supported, then that'll work today. But if it doesn't, I am going to replace it. Yeah, we did yesterday when I did the run through on this, but I thought no, it's a game. I'm not doing it without precision farming, but I thought I actually really enjoyed this. Yeah, bit listless. I can't settle on the normal let's plays. They've all got big, and I've just shattered from work, so I thought I really want a little map sort of to actually have a go of, and yeah, just listlessly going through. I did a bit of a go on Hinterland, and again it's sort of starting quite large in a way, and I thought, now what a little map. I do like this, really. So here we are. I think it's about 2.3 tons, I believe, something like that. It really is not a lot of this. Yeah, that's the other thing. We haven't got a windrow. Still, we could buy the really reasonable Russell mash, which seems highly appropriate, being as we're using Russell mash equipment, and this is based upon the Balkans. So yeah, highly appropriate. That would probably be quite easily ready in this particular area. So yeah, I probably will buy that as well. It's 1,300, so it's not going to break the bank. But yeah, if we went for the other tractor, as much as it's an absolute bargain, and it is, I think we're going to stick with the Biora. Not sure if we're going to stick Pepe 978's front lifter on the front, because it can cope with it. I've done that on other Let's Plays, and obviously the Biora is only 100 horsepower, so it is a bit of a... It is. Right, we're going to chuck these seeds out. Going to go to the shop, which I didn't actually get around to doing that. I'm going to stick the toolbox mod down somewhere. Obviously at the farm. Yeah, there is a sleep trigger, and very rudimentary sheds. I like it. It's got real character. Really feels like a hard, yeah, like a struggling. Which obviously you can see by the equipment. We're struggling farmers in a struggling sort of not so good area where, yeah, times are tough. So that is a point. This is new farmer start. Oh, we don't want that either. Glad we've seen that. No, we don't want that either. We want to check the settings. Yeah, just show you as well, because obviously we've been on this a few minutes now, but there's no, yeah, there's only, yeah, the harvested, what we've done now, and we've been on for 9 minutes, which is about right. So then, settings, I believe, is what we were looking for, not courseplay. Yeah, just to show you settings. We don't want that either. It's going to auto save at any moment. We want this to be on normal. I want a bit more of a challenge than that. Euros is definitely right. So then, that's it. Let's just get this finished. As you can see, yes, I even knew it was just just a little bit more than 2 tons of wheat. Right. I just had an idea. That's not a bad idea, actually. Yeah. Field 15, yeah, we're going to be sowing there. And it's March. What can we sow in March? Bought the baler so we can literally get this baled. We're going to grab the windrower. Yeah, we're not going to need this now for a while, so we might even like leave this so that I'm not, yeah, not going to repair it for now. But although, is that, oh, that is the other thing. Save it. The yeah, I'm going to do the, I think it's that one actually. Yeah, repair. I'm going to go. Oh, we don't want any of that either. I'm going to put the repair settings down to my standard settings. Yeah, I've tried actually with leaving things alone, and boy is it still awful. It really is. So yeah, I'm going to save the game of that, so that's all right. Yeah, all the direct sale price mods and all that type of stuff, they're all as is. So we've got a very little fields. We've got these two here and a tiny, ooh, yeah, they're tiny weeny little fields just at the back over here. And I mean, I am not exaggerating when I say tiny weeny. It is on the other side of this. We're going to go for a swim. Yeah, when I say tiny weeny, I mean tiny weeny. This is the field. It really is. Yes, it is very, very tiny. Now, how much is this little grass field? If we've got a baler, we've not got any animals. Is there any point in doing grass just yet? We're not going to do a BGA start on what we've got. Yeah, we're going to be literally scraping around in the dirt. But I did have an idea, and I agree with what I thought. There's very little space. Yeah, let me take you for a tour of the farmyard. Yeah, do we chop trees down to make room in the place? I'm going to say, because we've got very limited space in the farmyard, but it is our farmyard. It is. So it does make you wonder, do we do a bit of tree husbandry, obviously with a chainsaw? It would make actually this quite a, there's an awful, not very much space at all. Yeah, now these are what I couldn't get to work yesterday. You do have to, yeah, I'll pull this out and see what you, you need to be in a, yeah, of course you do. You need to be, yeah, activate it when you're in a vehicle. Yeah, it basically pulls open the arm and all the rest of it, so it does need doing. And then obviously it should have allowed me to drop it in, but it didn't. So I'm going to open my gates. We've also got, yeah, we've got a bunker silo. Yeah, doesn't look a terribly big one. So really, I suppose it would be all right. But then we'd have to have a reason for having a bunker silo, wouldn't we? Really. So we're going to see if these work. If not, we're going to replace these two for something of a very comparable price. This is our one shed. That's our second shed, and this is our second tractor. Very, very low horsepower tractor. Right then. So are we going to hop across to the? Let's go to the shop. Yeah, I'd like to. I know obviously I need a vehicle to go across, but this is more just to sort of show you. Oh wow, it's quite a way down. Although, obviously, yeah, this is just so as we can actually see the shop. So far, I haven't actually been here. Now, how? Oh, we've got a loading ramp as well. Quite amazing. Although I think, is this to fix? I would say. There's the shop. Often used on the Polish maps. Wow, I would imagine that's fuel. Looking very battered. So we've got that and that to come and collect. We also need to grab a windrower. Yeah, do we go for a... We can't keep affording to buy stuff. I think we're going to have to make do with what we've got. But yeah, windrower, if we're going to do that, we really do need to do that. With straw, what are we going to do with the straw? Yeah, we need a windrower anyway. I was just debating on whether I was going to go for the Sit Pioneer, but you know, we still need a windrower whatever we do. Fantastic. And actually we can bring the two tractors down. We're not that far away, and we'll grab this little lot. It's 2 journeys, let's be honest. Now then, no, that was what I was going to do. Right, let's go back to the farmyard. Yeah, space. Now, we do have the bits around. Let's have a look. Do we? Yeah, we do actually. Yeah, just outside here. This is all ours as well. All this little bit of grass, all it's mainly road. So there's not really a place for us to chuck a production down. Yeah, no, we don't own field 43. 22. Do we use 12 as a bit of a production slab? And just keep these two? We could buy another field, to be honest. They are very, very reasonable. So it is a possibility But if so, I want it as close towards as possible and as flat as possible, within reason. Although if we clear some trees, to be honest, I'd imagine we could actually, yeah, we could, it's true. I think we will do. We are going to need a trailer if we're going to do that, though. That is definitely true. And if we're going to do that, and we're going to do wood, that's a price. So let's have a look at the price of wood on the map. And is there a sawmill? In fact, yeah. Let's first of all look for wood. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. We're going to have to sort of dig deep. 1,941. Ah, so no fluctuations. Oh no, it does do seasonal. It's 1,962 at present. It's just about ready to drop. So really, oh wow, that's just been planted as I just turn my back. We've got busy farmers in this place. That was literally brown, literally seconds ago. So yeah, I think that's right. What we're going to do now, this could go wrong now, because this, when you buy a, I've seen this literally. Yeah, when you buy a I'll get to it. Chainsaw. It sometimes does this fuzzy thing. It really does, and it does. I thought it was only when you bought the Husqvarna, the 421, but it is. I've bought 1,000 McCulloch. No, one of the John Serrid, which was the one I used to buy because it was red. We're gonna go cheap as we can. Yeah, we are actually. So if this goes weird, I have to literally get out the entire game. No, fantastic. So the first thing we need to do is, and it is going to make us quite a bit of money if we get this done now. It is. So we're also going to need, yeah, but I know what we're going to buy, because this will probably pay for this, but we're going to have to keep it probably quite small. We are going to buy my favourite trailer, but we are going to go for bumper pull, and we want standard. Yeah, I know it's going to cost us money that we really don't want, but I'm going to go for the dovetail. Log poles. So 13,000, but we will make this back. Do want this to be larger. Medium though, I'm going to go 30. I'm going to see, do we go 40? We'll try 40 and we'll shrink it to 30. We'll get the we'll get the toolbox mod and we'll adjust it, because I'm not sure. We'll keep it black actually. Yeah, got to speculate to accumulate, so we need to get these logs chopped down. So then we need to be chopping. Yeah, I'm going to go into a time lapse for this, because yeah, this is going to take us a while. It really is. So I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, I think we're pretty much there. I'm going to leave this a couple of oaks. They are an absolute nightmare to actually cut. But yeah, the main thing I was just trying to think when obviously I'm not quite finished yet. That one's actually difficult to get to. Yeah, I can't lean over, so I might have to just, yeah, I suppose I could chop that there. Ah, okay, that solved that one. Yeah, I'm a bit unsure as to how to move this. We've not got a front loader nor a tractor that can accept one. We could. The one thing I could do is no. The one thing I am going to do is I'm going to call the builders in. Wink, wink, to shift this. Yes, to make a bit of room. All right. Wink, wink. Yeah. So obviously, we've got the trailer to do this, and I said, oh, we're going to make the money, but then that was before I thought, well, like, yeah, but how do I get them? I know I could chop them to really silly amounts, but we could drag them outside the yard with a winch and leave them lying around and do it in winter, where hopefully by that time we will have done something. This was mainly to clear the yard. Obviously we will make some money from it, and then now is a good time to sell, but we've got no way of shifting it. Not really, not unless we chop it into tiny pieces, which devalues it to the point that is it worth doing, really. I mean, that's good. Tree devourer, that doesn't cost you much to do that, and do it as wood chips. Obviously wood chips are nowhere near, yeah, about half price, aren't they, really, as to what you'd get for wood. Decisions. We could do that, it's true, we could stick that in, but then again, the other thing, we've got a very tiny trailer. 8 tons of wood is not going to take us. I'd sooner shift this out of the way. Really, I've got a bit, I've got a little bit of seeds and a little bit of fertilizer by the look of it. Right, okay, so then how much to, actually it's not that expensive to buy. The old one was 4,500. Well, absolutely one of my favourite things. Yeah, that's the Tajfun that came with the Flatten expansion, but that's not the one that I grew up to love in FS19 that also was already in the game. I'm not really that bothered about. I think actually it has been updated if I remember right. Yeah, the original Tajfun is 4,500. Yeah, that is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think we'll do it. We're going to need it. And 70 horsepower. The Bureau can just about do it. And I think looking at the map, that obviously there's other trees on our property, but again, I'm not going to do. Yeah, I just want to shift this and make this to the maximum effect that we can actually do for now. We're down to 71,000. Yeah, I want to make. If we're going to have this as productions, and what's the point? Just checking out the value of things. 1,200. I don't think I could afford. I could buy a shed for that. Not with any pack at all. So I've got 3 of those. Yeah, you can see how much room it has made though, like doing that. Yeah, that one and that one I'm going to leave because that one was a nightmare to chop. But yeah, we've delimbed almost everything. But it is true. I think what we're going to do now is going to grab the Tajfun. I'm going to drag these out. Yeah, we are going to grab the Bureau. It's the only one that we're going to go. In fact, actually, yeah, let's grab both tractors, and we're going to. Yeah, the other thing is let's put a repair point, and this is the main gate. I think we'll stick it. Yeah, literally as we come in, but on the right hand side. It's going to have trees in the way. Yeah, we're going to need to pull that out first. So we'll actually take the. Yeah, can we get past this little lot? I know it seems a bit funny, but obviously the. Oh, it's very slow. Actually, it's not much slower than the Bureau, really. Well, yeah, we'll repair them both at the. Yeah, we could go around the other way. Oh, he says. Somebody seems to have dropped trees everywhere. Yeah, we'll repair these 2 at the main shop, I think, and we'll go and grab a few bits and bobs. Yeah, I'm trying to. Again, my trouble is I'm hoping. Yeah, it's weird. I always want to go big, and not big equipment. I'm big on team and teamwork, but yeah, this is setting limitations. Serious limitations that we've got to overcome, and I actually quite like that. Now then, yeah, I know again that, oh, do you know what, it's no. Now then, that is a point. I'm not sure where we're actually going. Right, brilliant. Okay, we're going to take this down with us. We are going to, yeah, we are going to sell it because we've got another one. I know it's we've not got the room to. Yeah, we're going to share the love. Someone else will have this, where they can, yeah, use it. That's all. Not for any monetary value, but the other thing is we really can't afford. Yeah, we really can't afford to. Right, that is a point. Where are we going first? Let's see in relation to where we are on the map. We need to turn right and go up the hill, which is going to be fun in that little one behind. Well, the one good thing is both tractors are pretty much of a muchness. They're both very, very slow. It is beautiful. It really is. Oh, that's a character I've not noticed before. Well, that doesn't mean to say anything about where perception was given out. Oh, hang on a minute. Do we turn? We do. We turn right down here. Yeah, you can see it is very, very rural. Very, very rural. It is a tiny map, but it is lots of little fields. But it is one that we've got a scrabble in the dirt to do, even though we've given ourselves, yeah, we've done like little bits and bobs. It is, you can see it's a poor area that really, we're not going to burst out of the scenes. Now, that doesn't mean to say we can't, yeah, where do we go? Oh, yeah, that is true. I'd imagine it's in front of the, thank you very much, young lady. Imagine it's in front of those doors. Oh, hang on, it was there. Aha. Pretty much there. Okay. So really, it's pretty much where the bottom of the ramp is, about here. Please, do you need to got the ramp? You do. Very nice. I like it. Do like unique things like that. Yeah, it is a massive thing for me not to have precision farming, but it's not the end of the world. Seasons, it would be. Yeah, there's no way I'm wrong. But then again, Seasons is built into the base game really now, isn't it? So, ooh. Right, so then. Ooh, repair 463. Read and weep. I don't think that's... Yeah, 1,105. Now, I've repaired before, because in the old game you used to repair and you'd get the value back, but I don't think we will. Brilliant, okay. Right, so that's repaired. Let's grab the little Zeta. Right, okie dokie then. So, best thing we could do, really, is... I'm not sure that's going to pull that out. Well, it really should technically. Yeah, it's got nothing on it. We'll need to get this in a position that we can get everything on it. And obviously I'm not going to tow this away. This is just to get equipment on it for now. Fantastic. Let's get this lot done. That's new. That's new. Attachment is new. Yeah, I'm not going to rush this. I'm so much of a... Yeah, we'll do what we do. This is literally a blow-by-blow account of the farm. I'm not going to, like, do my normal trick of, like... Yeah, it is literally what we do is we're going to live and die by it, and we have really got very little money, so I'm going to need that. That's going to be one of the first things we need. Yeah, actually it is. So really it makes more sense that this is one of the last things that we stick on, because the other stuff we can leave are actually on it for a while. Zeta could probably manage that, where it can't manage a lot of stuff. Now then, yeah. Well, actually, I think the Zeta is probably not a bad idea to do that. Ooh. Yeah, that is nice and light, that is true. Now then. Yeah, now this is going to be difficult to actually do, because I'd normally side load this, but to do a side loading you would need a loading ramp, not a ramp like we've got over there, but a loading ramp. So I think we're going to have to literally take that as it is. We don't need it now anyway, so we'll talk nicely to the shop. Now this needs repairing, because this was a genuine fixer-upper. Yeah, we will put the attachment on there. Looking at this, yeah, we'll put the baler on it and the attachment, but I don't, the other will get the windrower to be